Hi guys, welcome back. Today's look is full on glam, so stick around for a little while and catch the details.
Okay, we're going to start today with the Stardust palette by Vegas Nay, her collaboration with Too Faced. And we're going to use shadow insurance to make sure that this stays all night. This is also by Too Faced. I'm going to start out with a soft dome brush by Makeup Geek, and I'm going to dip into the color Millennial. And I'm just going to rock this back and forth. This is going to be our transition shade. I did edit a lot of the blending out. You just want to make sure that everything is blended smoothly. Just keep making the same motions until it looks feathered out and smooth. Then we're going to move to a pencil brush, and we're going to dip into Girls Night. This is the third shadow on the top. And basically we're going to darken the inner and outer corners, and we're going to connect those with a line in the crease. You just want to apply a small amount at a time and just keep adding and blending out until it's deepened to the point you want it. Now we're going to take that same pencil brush and go into Jackpot. And this will help deepen the crease, the inner and outer V. And if you'll notice on the outer V, I'm actually blending that down into the lower lash line. And that will help everything seamlessly blend when we do the bottom lash line at the end. Now we're going to take a fluffy brush and go into Chandelier and Millennial, and we're going to continue to blend that top area out up into the brow bone. Using these two lighter shades just helps to make it easier. Now we're going to take Showgirl on a flat brush, and we're just going to press that all over the lid. And we're going to clean everything up. This is to get all the fallout away from your under eye area. And then we're just going to press in Golden Nugget with our finger. Now I'm going to be using the Bye Bye Under Eye in Light. And I'll cover up my under eye and areas that normally get red on me. Hormonal areas like around your nose and your mouth. And I'm just blending this out with a beauty blender. This will help to lighten up the areas that we'll also be using a lighter contour shade for later. I wasn't satisfied with how much of the darkness it was covering up in the corners, so I'm taking this brightening shade by Pixie with a very small brush, and I'm just getting those really dark areas with this peach shade. Now I'm going to take the Ultimate Coverage Complexion Cream by Becca, and this one's in Porcelain. This is a very full coverage foundation, and for a full-on glam look, that's kind of what you need. This foundation does tend to dry really quickly, so I would work in sections, blend it out, put on more, blend it out, that sort of thing, because it can look very splotchy if you don't get it blended out before it dries. Especially when you're working with a full coverage foundation, you want to make sure that you blend up into your hairline. Now we're going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Palette. And I'm just taking the lightest contour shade and a synthetic brush. And this one is a Sonia Kashuk brush. Mine don't have names, they're just part of a set that I purchased. So basically I'm going to lay out that contour area first, and then I'm going to go in with the Beauty Blender and blend it out. And you just keep working this way until you get the desired effect. When you blend around your cheekbones, you want to make sure that you blend up, because when you blend down, you tend to get a very gaunt appearance. You really just want your cheekbones to pop. You don't really want to look ill. Okay, now I'm going to be taking the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just going to highlight some areas that I want more attention on. My cheekbones, the top of my cheekbones, the nose, right above my lip on the Cupid's bow, and my forehead. And I'm also going to put some right under that contour on the jawline. This just helps the contour to stand out even more. And while I am in all putting on a lot of makeup, this is in small layers, and it's not going to look cakey like putting a lot on at one time. I'm going to set all of this with an illuminating setting powder by Cover FX. And then after it's all set, we're going to go in with the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and we're going to reinforce that contour again. This will help it last all night. I'm going to use a mix of the first and second shades. Which are Lucid and Lyrics, to go ahead and reinforce that highlight. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to dip it into Somber, and I'm going to use that to further reinforce the darker contour. Again, you just want to make sure that you blend everything out. The more seamlessly things are blended, the more quote-unquote natural they can look. Now I'm going to take Spellbound by Makeup Geek and also a blush brush by Makeup Geek. And to do my brows, I'm going to be using the NYX Micro Brow in Auburn. And you just want to make small strokes. Don't try to draw the entire brow on with one stroke. And after you're done drawing, you'll definitely want to run through it with that spoolie. I think it helps to smooth out the lines and make everything look a little more seamless. Now we're just going to clean up the edges with a small flat brush, and I'm going to take the rest of that Bye Bye Under Eye that was on the back of my hand and get the edges. And just so that that's not so stark, I'm going to take the blending brush from earlier and run over it a couple of times. Now I'm just putting on my lip mask because I forgot to when I started. It just gets your lips ready for the lipstick that you'll be putting on later. Now we're going to take a small crease brush and the Millennial again, and we're going to run that underneath the bottom lash line. And this is going to help feather out the darker color that we'll be putting on in a second. Now we're going to take a pencil brush and we're going to go into we're going to go into Jackpot and put that on the lower lash line. And you'll want to go all the way into the inner corner. But you'll definitely want to blend that into your lower lashes because we'll be putting on liner and it just helps everything to look a little more smooth. We're going to take Chandelier on a small flat brush and we're going to highlight the brow bone. Sorry, my camera is so out of focus. I had a few moments there with this one. We're going to take the Smashbox Always Sharp Liner in Sumatra. And we're going to line the upper and lower waterline. Just adds a little more intensity to the look. And we're going to take the Tarte Longwear Precision Liner and we're going to line the upper lash line. Now we'll be curling our lashes. And we're going to put on the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm going to put on 2 coats of this mascara. And then off camera, I'm actually going to apply my false lashes.
I did go ahead and put on my lashes. I used the Smoky Muse by House of Lashes. And I'll insert a picture so you can see what they look like in the tray. And I think we're gonna go with Lolita today. Okay guys, this is the finished look. I hope you liked the tutorial. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.